Right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. Start off with karakia. Whakataka te hau ki te uru, whakataka te hau ki te tonga, kia makina kina ki uta, kia matara tara ki tai, e hi ake ana i te ate kura, e tio, e huka, he hu, he Māori ora.
Kope. Uye tai kia. Tai toi. Mai te wakane. Mai te wakane. Ki te tako toranga tako toi. Ti te mana motu ake te tangia te manue. Pipi whana. Kui, kui, piti, piti, ora. Uye, tai kia. Uye, tai kia. Toia, toia, mai te wakane. Kumea, mai te wakane. I te tako toranga tako toai. Ti te mana motu ake te tangia te manue. Pipi whana. Kui, kui, piti, piti, ora. Uye, tai kia. Uye, tai kia. Ko te whirika o te taura takata. Aha koe waina e te rua. Whika whika e te rua. Te tau whaia o te rua. Kia mau ake tonu e. Ka eke mai. Ka eke mai. He manene. I te rara. O te huie. Ka eke mai. Ka eke mai. He manene. I te rara. O te huie. Ko te whirika o te taura takata. Aha ko waina e te rua. Whika whika e te rua. Te tau whaia o te rua. Kia mau ake tonu e. Ka tata mai. Ka tata mai. tātou ki te kōrero Māori. E minaka ana taku aha ki te kaia te rangatira. Taku reo rangatira, taku kura kona mutuku io. Miharo ke ana ki tōna pakuriko. Te memeha te wairua ki te kōrero Māori. E minaka ana taku aha ki te kaia te rangatira. Taku reo rangatira, taku kura kona mutuku io. Miharo ke ana ki tōna pakuriko. Te memeha te wairua ki te kōrero Māori. Te memeha te wairua ki te kōrero Māori. Kia kaha tātou ki te kōrero Māori. Auehi!
Look, thank you very much, Amberley School, for coming along here today. My heartfelt thanks to you all, and your powerful performance was inspiring for this really special occasion. And it really does demonstrate the true connection of our culture and that enriches our district. You have reminded us through your beautiful waiata the strength of the culture and the unique and special reason that we love the district of Taranui. So thank you very much for coming along and beginning our wonderful ceremonial event today. Thank you.
Right, thank you all for coming along today. My name's Hamish Dobby, and my first job today is to do that in here. So I'm the chair until the mayor's sworn in. So we better get on with it so you can get in the chair.
Thank you, Hamish. I, Mari Honor Black, hereby declare that I will faithfully and impartially, and according to the best of my skills and judgment, execute and perform in the best interest of the Taranui district the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Taranui District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act of 1987, or any other act. Thank you. Swap seats now.
Oh. Yeah, swap chairs as well, so we're adjusting it.
All this admin.
Yeah.
I better be me.
Right.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Graham. Real, it's real. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to do this alphabetically, and can I please invite Councillor Robbie Burton?
I, Robert Dearness Burton, hereby declare that I will faithfully and impartially, according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute, perform, in the best interests of Huronui District, the powers, authorities, and duties vested in or imposed upon me as member of the Huronui District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, and any other act.
Thanks, Robbie. Thanks, Joanne. Give it a sign for mine.
Sign along. Yeah.
Well done. Congratulations. Thank you, Robbie. Can I please invite Councillor Chris Carthy?
I, Christopher John Carthy, hereby declare that I will faithfully and impartially, and according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform in the best interests of the Huronui District the powers, authorities, and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Huronui District Council by virtue of the Local Government Body Act 2002 and the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Acts 1987 or any other act.
Congratulations, Chris. Well done. Councillor Vince Daly.
I, Vincent John Daly, hereby declare that I will faithfully and impartially, and according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform in the best interests of the Huronui districts the powers, the authorities, and duties vested in or imposed upon me as member of the Huronui Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, and any other act.
Well done. Thank you. Councillor Tom Davis.
I, Tom C. Davies, normally known as Tom Davies, hereby declare that I will faithfully and impartially, and according to my best skill and judgment, execute and perform in the best interests of the Huronui District the powers, authorities, and duties vested in or imposed upon me as member of the Huronui District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, and any other act.
Thank you. Oh, Councillor Fiona Harris.
Thank you. I, Fiona Jane Harris, hereby declare that I will faithfully and impartially, and according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform in the best interests of the Hurunui district powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Hurunui District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, or any other act. Thank you.
Thank you. Councillor Doug Hislop.
I, David Keith Hislop, hereby declare that I will be faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skills and judgment, execute and perform in the best interest of Hurunui District the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Hurunui District Council by the virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Officials Information and Meetings Act 1987, or any other act.
Congratulations, Doug. Councillor Steve Hutt.
I, Stephen David Hutt, hereby declare that I will faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skill and judgment execute and perform in the best interests of Hurunui District the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Hurunui District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, or any other act.
Councillor Brett Jones.
I, Brett Allen Jones, hereby declare that I will faithfully and impartially, and according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform in the best interests of the Hurunui District the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Hurunui District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, or any other act.
And Councillor Chris Scarlett.
I, Christopher Roy Scarlett, hereby declare that I will faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skill and judgment execute and perform in the best interests of the Hurunui District the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Hurunui District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, or any other act.
And last but by no means least, Councillor Pauline White.
I, Pauline Ann White, hereby declare that I will faithfully and impartially, and according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform in the best interest of Hurunui District the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Hurunui District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, or any other act.
Congratulations. Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. We do have a few brief items of business that we need to attend to today. And first is the legislation brief that I'll ask the Chief Executive to offer us. Thank you. Thank you, Hamish.
Councillors, the legislation brief is in the agenda that you have in front of you. I don't intend to go through it in great detail. You will have all read it, but I am required to brief you on these particular matters. So there are 5 pieces of legislation that are covered in this brief. The Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act. There are some provisions in the Local Authorities Members Interest Act 1968. Sections 99, 105 and 105A of the Crimes Act 1961. Secret Commissions Act 1910. And the Financial Markets Conduct Act 2013. These acts guide or direct you as you go around your business, ensuring that the process and procedures of the council are compliant with these acts. There are a number of other acts that also work with what we do, such as the Reserves Act, Cemeteries Act, the Dog Control Act, and so forth. You don't need to be familiar in detail with all these acts. Obviously, we'll provide you with guidance as we go through. But you do have direct responsibilities under those other 5 acts. As I say, the details of your responsibilities are summarised in this paper. I don't think we need to go through them, but I'm happy to take any questions that you might have.
We have spent a wee bit of time in the last couple of days considering some of these acts, Hamish, that councillors will have some oversight to, but is there any questions from the floor before we receive this information? Would someone like to move then that we receive the information?
I'm happy to move.
Thank you, Chris. Happy to second. There's no further questions. I'll put that motion that we receive the legislation brief. All in agreement, please say aye. Aye. Those against, that motion is carried. Thank you. Normal accordance with our agenda items, we seek for apologies, but we've got a full suite of councillors here today, so that's fantastic. So there is no apologies to receive today, but I am, for the interest of the people that we've got in the chambers with us today, I will read the affirmation, and this affirmation is something that comes ahead of every council meeting. It gives councillors an opportunity to leave whatever they've been thinking or considering out as they enter the door, and allows them to focus on the tasks that we will have in hand over the next 3 years. So the affirmation reads that we pledge we will faithfully and impartially use our skills, wisdom and judgment throughout the discussions and deliberations ahead of us today in order to make responsible and appropriate decisions for the benefit of the Hurunui District at large. We commit individually and as council to the principles of integrity and respect, and to upholding the values that we believe distinguish and enrich our district. Thank you. Councillors, I'm making the assumption that there is no conflicts of interest to be declared ahead of today's agenda. Thank you. And so our first, we've got two short items that we need to work through today. One is the appointment of the Deputy Mayor. Graham, this is your paper that you have written that Council has got in front of them. If you would just like to take us through that, and then I'll speak to that.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. So this is a requirement for the council to go through its first meeting following the triennial election. That's the appointment or election of the Deputy Mayor. As the report explains, the Mayor has powers under the Local Government Act to make an appointment to this position. And so Mayor Black has decided to exercise it. So the report just sets out the process and the legal practice for this process. So that's probably what I'm saying now, Mayor.
Thank you. Thank you, Graham. Is there any questions to that? Before we look at the report, I just want to announce it gives me great pleasure to officially welcome and congratulate Councillor Fiona Harris as our new Deputy Mayor. This is an important moment as the role carries responsibilities and opportunities to provide steady leadership, to support the role as Mayor and the Council team, and to represent the district with integrity, empathy and vision. Fiona brings these values to the role with her wealth of experience and deep understanding of our community, and a genuine commitment to serve our people. Her leadership style is both collaborative and thoughtful, and I know she will approach this role with all of these attributes in mind. I do look forward to building this team and to prove every day that we will lead with our district in our hearts, and that the district can be proud of their elected members. So congratulations, Fiona. And I just probably ask council if there's any if they would like to endorse my appointment before I want to close with a comment about our retiring Deputy Mayor. So thank you. Floor's open. Thank you, Robbie.
Madam Mayor, I'd certainly wish to congratulate and endorse our new Deputy Fiona with her wealth of experience, not just the district, but a lot of the people in it as well. Certainly a good place to go to for advice, and always very open for that. So I'm thrilled to see and congratulate Fiona, and I think we've been very well served from the East Ward.
Yep.
Eastward.
That's right.
You're very
Thank you. Any other comments, councillors? Thank
I'd
you.
like to endorse, and I think Fiona, you do a great job.
Thank you, Vince. That means a lot. Thank you. Councillor.
Oh, look, I would also like to congratulate and endorse the appointment. And Fiona, having worked with you for 6 years, I know that you bring an immense amount of skills, knowledge and experience that the whole district will reap, and you'll bring that to this role. So congratulations. Look forward to working with you in that capacity.
Thank you. Thank you. So thank you, councillors, for that endorsement and your comments. So before I put the motion, maybe I'd just like to make a comment, and this is in regard to our retiring Deputy Mayor. Vince, I just want to acknowledge and thank you as retiring Deputy Mayor. Your outstanding leadership and dedication to our district has been immense. For those of you that don't know, Vince has been on council for 21 years, I think. Throughout his time as deputy, Vince has brought wisdom, integrity and a deep commitment to this district. His calm guidance and collaborative spirit has strengthened this council, and his support has helped me navigate both opportunities and challenges with unity and purpose. So thank you, Vince. Vince's contribution goes beyond this council table, and we continue to be fortunate to have his input as we enter a new triennium. Thank you, Vince. I know you will have a strong and respectful relationship with Fiona, and you will continue to offer her and us all guidance. So thank you. So I don't think there's anything more than that. We have a recommendation in front of us. Have someone happy to move that recommendation? I'm happy to take it. So happy to move with the inclusion of Councillor Fiona Harris's name to that recommendation. Mover Pauline, do I have a seconder? Thank you, Dave. If there's no further comments, all in agreement to that, please say aye. Those against, that motion is carried. Thank you. And one other small item of business that we need to attend to today, Graham, this is also your paper. We've just got to set a date and a time for our first meeting, which is next Tuesday. So guys, we're all go from here on in. So maybe just take us through this paper. It's pretty well. So we will have read it and understood it, Graham, but we'll just go through the process. So thank you.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. As the report says, this is the final thing that the council has to do. It's first, this is called the first meeting following the final election. And one of the jobs is to set the date for the first ordinary meeting. So that's next Tuesday, the 4th of November. There is one correction in the report. We have the start time as 9 AM. But during the induction process, councillors seem to be happy to retain the existing starting time of 9:30 for this one. So the council's happy to note that as a 9:30 start Tuesday, 4th of November.
Thank you.
And presuming the council approves this, the agendas are ready to go.
Ready to go. Okay. That's right. There's no going back on this one now. So you're right, Graham. We had decided by discussion yesterday that we would actually continue with 9:30 meetings. It seemed to suit the majority of councillors. So we had sort of talked about a 9 o'clock start, but so if we just look at that recommendation as written by the officer, that our first ordinary meeting will be is 9:30 on Tuesday, the 4th of November. So if there's no questions to clarify that situation, I think we're pretty much all over that. Someone willing to move that recommendation? Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Tom. If there's no further discussion, I will put the motion. All in agreement to that, please say aye. Aye. Those against? That motion is carried. Okay. That's the end of the business today, guys. It's a wee bit easy. But anyway, look, I just want to welcome those of you that are visitors here today to our council chambers. Today is a very ceremonial occasion. It's really important for elected members to feel the love from their community, and as we knuckle down and do the business for our community over the next 3 years. I am very confident that we have a strong and cohesive team over the last couple of days that we've had together. I'm impressed with the transferable skills that you all have and that we will draw on as we are challenged by decisions that will affect members of our community and our community as a whole. For those of you sitting in the gallery, we started on Tuesday morning and I took them up to the lookout. And for those of you that don't know enough about me, that's taking me back to my roots, my home, where I feel a wee bit grounded. And the weather really sort of held off for us, didn't it? It didn't rain, but we were able to sit there around as a team and actually brainstorm about what do we want to bring, what are the values that we bring as individuals, and collectively we can utilise those values and draw on those skills. And I thought it was just a lovely way for us to actually have that opportunity to have a chat, and there was nobody bar, probably a couple of rabbits and whatever else listening, so that was great. And then we came down and met with our executive team and continued with that induction process. But I do really want to recognise as well, our district's had a bit of a beating over the last week. There's been some horrendous storms up in the northern part of our district. Many of our families, our communities, our businesses have been affected and continue to be affected by the wind event. And what is such a feature of our community is how we actually drum together, how we work together, how our volunteers step up. When I saw Chris at the pig hunt, the pig hunt's not really my go-to, but anyway, we went to the pig hunt, and it was great to see Chris there as a member of your community that you've been elected by, and just to be able to listen, help, advocate, and just to be present. And so and that's what we're all going to bring in this term to our community. So thank you all very much for coming along today. That does draw our meeting to a close. We do have a cup of tea, I think, don't we? Somewhere out in the foyer. Yep. Councillor's Lounge. Oh, Councillor's Lounge. Okay. So thanks very much for everybody coming along. Your presence here today is really important and valued by those of us sitting around the table. I do just want to, before I close, acknowledge the staff that have put this together. It's just, you know, it's just another job that they need to do on top of their already busy jobs, and many of our staff have been in the emergency operations centre all through the Labour weekend time. So, you know, I know, you know, I won't name any names, but I know Mike down there, they're doing a bit, but the rest of you have all done a lot of work as well. So I just want to acknowledge staff who have done that as well. Exec team, thank you. So with that, I will close the meeting here today at 3:04. Thank you very much. Thanks, Graham. Thank you.